Somebody wants to know, what's the secret? Secret to what? Well, okay. All right. So, all right. Let's keep this real. I'm from the 70s. Okay. There's a lot going on in the 70s. You don't have to believe me. Truth of the matter is, there are people that are sitting on wealth that may not belong to them. They know that. They're very insecure about that. But that's the life they were handed. People ended up either putting themselves in positions or places where a lot of people were. But keep in mind, this was native land. And a lot of people that I've been saying have the same face. It's because we were here as a family, as a conglomerate. Doesn't matter what state, doesn't matter what city. This entire nation, all 50 states, were Indian people, period. Doesn't matter what kind, it was a lot of them. They gave themselves names. They were all erased when people came over here and said, mine, if I got to kill you. So most times the parents did leave or die or get hurt. And yes, they did bring people with them, most likely. But there were people already here. Okay? They're even saying that Columbus himself was talking about how people were already here in his diary. They tried to hide that, I guess. Who cares? Okay. Thing is, there's a lot of people with my face. I don't know what God. Well, I do. But God instructed me to start looking at people's faces. Now, people can change it. You get older, you change. You get younger, you change. But when you're young, your face is very firm, right? Most times. As you get older, extra skin comes up. You lose weight, you gain weight, you lose weight, you gain weight, you lose weight, you gain weight. It happens. Your body's trying to heal from all that poison folks give you that they've been giving your folks to keep you subdued or dead. So you don't claim your what? Ownership. But a lot of people got Botox. They're trying to change their smile. But there's a very distinct face that a lot of us have. See that? That's exactly it. So you will see Elvis Presley smiling, and that one side will be way up. When he talks, or smiles. Prince, and I was trying to show you that one side. Like they're winking or something. No, that's yeah. See, this side didn't have that much character. But this side, party. Okay. A lot of people have that face. And that's what God was showing me. These are your members. Now, there were people from other countries that came and had kids with some of these people. It is not public information. And so some of these people, if they did a DNA test and they're looking for a certain blood type and only a few people have it, they can literally in every state seek out people through lineage, who's who, and not necessarily speak to you, but they're simply just looking for blood. They're weird. And they're scouting all these people in their little circle to find people like you, not caring if you're related or not. They just know you have the blood type or something that they need and want. Baby eggs, weird. People weird. Okay, they give them enough money, all the crazy comes out. I'm just serious. Just the stuff they come up with that they want and need. It's like you just can't be satisfied with what you got. All them abortions y'all do. Y'all had to go take a whole human that was already here, ready to do some wonderful things, and just snatch them away because you needed something. All them abortions, now all them ugly kids, you don't like or want. You're going to go and seek somebody else with the same blood because you're related. How are they related? Their mamas was hunching on a neaglet that looked white. For whatever reason, maybe some handler or prostitute, pimp, whatever, put them together at a party. Done by now. Maybe people was trying to look for the next best thing and have kids with the thing and stay in the loop of money. I don't know. I'm just saying. But these people hire little people on the ground to get in your business, get in your life. And they're obsessed trying to figure out how they can get what you got. They don't care if you're related or not. They just want something you got. Like if there's an inheritance or something indirectly, these people get on their little brooms and they send folks out here and they look, and people try to figure out what's the beef. If there's a guy somewhere in the mix that's interested, and you or your kids or something, um, the witches get their brooms. You don't even know these people. You don't even care about that. Your kids don't even care about this stupid stuff. And these people lose their identity because you are a meager. You are an everyday humble person. You don't bother anybody. You work hard. You do things. And they're looking like, oh, they don't have anything. Oh, they don't have any hair. Oh, they don't have any money. Oh, they don't have the body I have. My body is snatched. And it's like, but you don't have a brain or a heart. Because if you had a brain, you wouldn't be sitting here comparing yourself to another person. If you had a heart, you wouldn't be trying to harm people based on some stupid childish ways that you think. So they're only simply looking at maybe the same blood type, something like that. And they're giving all these people that don't have a lot of brains, apparently either, information or telling them to do things they shouldn't do for some money. And these people do it. Now, because those people are immature, they're watching you. And some of them are getting triggered because despite the fact that you don't have a lot of money, although they may be using your money. You don't know. Paying these people with your money to bother you. You know God finna bust somebody's butt, right? They will come and get all these people with mental problems because people with a brain ain't gonna be doing this. People that have a brain and a heart, they're not gonna be out here doing this. So they go find the people that are like impoverished, maybe not great nutrition where they can think very clearly. Maybe people that don't have a place to stay, so they're up and worried all the time, and they need help. And so, if you want to help me, I'll give you this if you do that. And then people, okay, what do I need to do? So they start piercing into your life, just sheer looking in, so they can give information to the other people, get closer to you, get some blood or whatever. So when they say you have funded a whole coven, basically, if they're stealing your blood, they're so great, and they're drinking it and selling it to their friends because they're what, sick in the head. Who wants people? You got menstrual cycles and stuff. There are times when you do get sick. There's times when you have made it with the devil himself, and people want to drink your blood because somebody said, "Oh, it's good." Telling them anything so they can get some money. That's what I heard. And they're so dumb. They're up here drinking stuff, trying to figure out why. But these could be your relatives. That's why you all have the same blood. That's why they sitting here seeking you. Because see, their mammy was hunching on a black man to look white. Elvis Presley was not a white man. He had nice hair. So I'm gonna say, okay, so this is the rumor. I shouldn't be talking because I don't know. And these folks still got family members that don't tell nobody their family members that they could absolutely come after you. But God is judge. And I say that because I know we have the same face. So I don't care what you think. So there's some people right now, Hollywood handsome, Lord, but we got the same face, and they're all nationalities. All nationalities. That's why God said, "Be nice." Everybody knows that people had families with people. It wasn't necessarily slavery or something heinous. Some of these people actually loved these girls. They were pretty. They were young. Some people actually loved these men, the women. There were women that just really liked men, and they would hunch them, child. And they probably was a little fetish. I don't know. But the point is, if somebody was having sex with this man, oh, his mom, they had separated him and his mom because he was dark skinned, she was light skinned. They saw her as a house maid, as they did. And he had to buy her back and put her in the house with him and said, "This is my maid." But that was his mom. He had to buy his mom back and put her in the house with him. And whenever people came, she played the role. Because society said with their mental illness, you's not free. And no one, well, some people did know that Elvis was black. But that wouldn't sell as an image with all that pretty hair. Right? Very down to earth little guy. I already know, I see his face. I'm sure he had his issues with all the people around him because that wasn't his identity, I'm assuming. But the point is, if people are seeking your blood and they're putting all these people with mental problems in your circle, And some of these people are crazy. They knew that. That's why they put them. They had somebody hired them to do this. And I would like to say the person's name, but so I did say the president of the United States of a state, right? We're not talking about the president of the United States of America. We're not saying that. We're having fun with the words. We're saying there's people that think they own the states. They did not buy these states. They don't have the capacity to buy the states, but they swear to the world that they own these states. They own these states. They never held the sales paperwork. There's no paperwork or evidence, I'm sure, of any of these people actually buying anything. But they sit there and they play these games. Oh, this is my state. They're not in the public eye. But you hear people buying states and all that. It's not theirs to buy and sell. Okay, so we're going to let that go because people already been doing what they want to do. That's between them and God. Point is, if someone is sitting as a residing owner of a state, despite the governor, and unbeknownst to us, they've designated themselves to be the owner, then pretty much whenever anything goes down, if they want to buy or sell or do something, they go to their people to do stuff. And this is why people probably don't work with other people, because they're taking direct orders from who? The Wiz. Boss Hog. See? You see? You see? Hey, you see? I love those old movies. I don't care nobody say. You get the point? You get the point? All right. I like that stuff. I'm sorry. Like bites. Yeah, and all that good stuff. I love it. I love it. So if you have the same blood that these people have, because it's rare, it's not even in their family, they probably couldn't go to their own and get the same stuff. They got to go and find people that do. So they don't want to talk to you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your kids. Your kids got the same stuff. They are hunting your kids down because they're what? Demonic. And your kids got what they want. And they literally talk to those people that think they own the state, and they'll instruct those people, when this person come to get their stuff renewed, make sure you put the blood type on there. So as soon as you walk in, they've got the reservations now. It's because they need to know when you show up. So when you show up, go to gate A. And I don't know if they fly these people in, because you got to wait 8 hours for these people to get there so they can see your face and make sure you do stuff. They're weird. And they exit, sign right here. And you need to read what they're saying, sign there. Ask them, does my blood type show? And does it show that I'm a donor? Before you sign it. Because if they lie and circle that thing and say you said you're a donor, let me look at my ID and say I'm a donor. Now, I did look it up if you could sue them for putting your HIPAA information on there. They said no, they lie. Why is my blood type on here now? Now, I understand if you're a donor, that should be there. I'm not a donor. Why is my blood type on here? So think about it. If you got people sitting in clubs, churches, anywhere that's thirsty, and somebody sent out a whole message to have this certain blood type delivered to them, they're not thinking about your life. They're thinking, dang, I can get $5,000 for just getting it. See, you're going to hell just to deliver some blood. So they are willing to take this kid to a chop shop, probably close to a police department. I don't know why I saw a butcher chopping up bodies in the back, because cops don't like certain people. And they want to send a message to the parents or whoever they're trying to steal from. I hate you. And why do they hate you? Over some paper. Because they're just evil. You hate a person over paper. You were a demon while your relatives were alive. Your relatives found out that you're a demon. You was very bold and nasty about it. So when they passed, you just thought, oh, we got it in the bag. We got it in the bag, y'all. We got it in the bag. Hey, we already stole their stuff. We got it in the bag, right? And then when the person died, you realize this smart mother, see, she must have told him to do that. And her name on it. Now we got to butcher her and her kids. Is that what you thought? And nobody ever find him, because we don't give it to that dude, and he gonna take the chopped up parts and put them on the beach. Because that's where we stash bodies, in the water, or body parts. We either bury it there, or we get them in the water. And cuckoo bird carries out. We've used him before her, and they're excellent. Because we need to get this blood over to them psych ward patients over there with all that money. Because we don't like them no way. We'll sacrifice them. Thank you, Heartless Bum. Now, if this sounds weird, it's because most people don't survive these stupid people. But God said, this season, if people are doing such things, and they have in the past, running single mamas off the rope because somebody wanted to steal something or use something or have something, yeah, they're going to be found out. And that's per God. So you can hurt who you want. They're going to heaven. But you got a personal appointment with what? TV, worldwide news. You can get mad. Ain't nobody putting the information out but the victims and God. Now you want to fight them? Congratulations. Good luck with that. But you trying to hurt the people that are here that's talking? Yeah, you look even dumber and guilty. And again, you ain't gotta never face no court time. You ain't gotta face no jail time. But I promise you, your life, because y'all elderly now, ain't it? Your life, you still evil as the Dickens, like a little 10-year-old, 19-year-old. Your life, God is about to show you who He is. I mean, I know He'll never showed you a few times, but you was like, that's just coincidence. Whew. Until next time, be blessed, be covered.